this Thursday Thought video out, and I've been having technical battery charging difficulty. But however, please share this video to whoever you can, whatever time of the day that this video finds you. This is your good old guy, Dr. Cortez D. Sims, your life coach, your friend, your advisor, you know, someone who has made plenty of mistakes and had to apply the wisdom. And I operate heavily in counseling as well as a life and mental health behavior coach. And I just want to share with you all today that I'm so guilty for the topic that I have right there. I'm guilty because I don't have enough meetings with myself. And maybe you guys can relate to that too. So I was just thinking, like, maybe I should just suggest some of the things that I realize about me, if this falls in your lap, is that I don't have enough meetings with myself. I have meetings with everyone else, phone calls, text messages, appointments. I mean, you name it. Appointments with family, siblings, my dependent. I mean, I can go on and on and on, that we have meetings with everyone else, telling everyone else how we're doing. When they ask how we're doing, we give it all away, but we really, really haven't spent a lot of time with ourselves before we even get to them. And I just want to make it a point to say, hey, you guys, let's just try to incorporate before your day even start, first of all, to recognize that this is the day that the Lord has made, that we will rejoice and be glad in it. And that's a choice. But to recognize that this is a day, wait a minute, I actually woke up. That was one of the things that you can start with, that is part of having a meeting with yourself. And by the way, that's Psalm 118 and the 24th verse. But I just want to say to you all that whatever this video finds you, to have a meeting with yourself, do a self-check, do vital signs. Make sure that your vitals are clear. Make sure that your spirit is intact, is in the right place, that you are in good spirits. Or you didn't, wake up with these nightmares, or you didn't go to bed feeling overwhelmed. Hey, you didn't get enough rest. These things really affect you. And before you can even give yourself to a spouse that's laying next to you, or a spouse or somebody that you are in partnership with on that companionship level, they're going to ask you these questions. You need to be able to say, well, this is where I am. This is where my spirit is. This is where my mind is. This is what my mindset is. This is what my emotions are. This is what my soul is. So those are my vital signs. That's my assessment about myself. Because I had a meeting with me. Have a meeting with yourself before you can even go out to someone else. And so 3 areas. Self-check, that's one area. Make sure that those things are in place. And then you check with your creator. Hey, God, am I feeling this right? Communicate with your creator. Am I doing this right? Is something wrong with my spirit? God created me, because I realized with my self-assessment, me having a meeting with myself, creating me a clean heart, renew a right spirit within me. David said that. Those are great words to repeat to make sure that you are intact. I can only imagine what the psalmist David in the Bible made preference to that. And then the last part is, when you do that, when you get with your creator, when you get your stuff into alignment, and then now you can go ahead and properly be able to attack your day. This day that you realize that you didn't pay for, that you didn't deserve, that you've never seen before. And now you can deal with your associations, everything that you're associated with. And then you can meet with them properly. Hey, I got to meet at school. Hey, I have to attend this program. Hey, I had a phone meeting. So you can properly be able to get there and be what you need to be and be who you need to be, So meetings, real quickly. Meetings, now remember, meetings are designed to gather. Meetings are designed for you to deal with the subject. Meetings are designed to have a title, what we're talking about. The highlighted topics, and then you'll be able to process stuff. So when you apply what happens in meetings, apply that to you. What's the topic of discussion? What am I titling right now? What am I putting as priority? What can be put to the side for a second? What can I just put on pause for just a couple of minutes? What is not even an issue? What am I whelming myself with? What am I overwhelming myself with because I've said yes to too many things? So these are things that you need to do in your personal before you can even get with anybody else. It's very selfish to not deal with you first. And then you'll be able to properly be able to bless so many people that you need to be connected with, that you have to attend to, that you have to work with. Co-workers, they need to get the best version of you, the best volume of you. But if you haven't had your assessments, so by the time you meet with them and then you ask, is everything okay? Are you all right? And they don't know that you have these things that are itching or picking at you or bothering you. or irritating you because you haven't had that meeting with yourself. So ladies and gentlemen, this is not a lengthy Thursday thought, but it's just something to think about. Have you really been having meetings with yourself? Years ago, I was very, very properly doing these different things. And some kind of way I got off. I'm guilty. And I used to imply and import putting a meeting before with myself in the beginning in the morning. And then I do this reflective type of meeting at the end of my night. So later on, I can say, how did my day go? Did I really do the things that I had planned for myself in the meeting? When I did spend time with my Creator, did I really, really walk out and do everything that he told me to do in the meeting that I had initially before all of that middle part? Meetings also, ladies and gentlemen, it sets a bar. It sets a standard so you can be able to say, now this is the high that I want to be on. So if I'm going to play certain type of music, I want to play this type of music to set my day. If I don't want to put caffeine, so much caffeine in my spirit, because I found out in mental health, ladies and gentlemen, so much caffeine can be symptoms of depression. Because you need extra stuff to boost you, to get you there, versus let me do the proper things that will naturally get me there. You know, lack of water can be a depressant too. So when you say, I don't like water, well, there's some stuff that could be a depressed or is becoming depressant in you because it has dehydrants that you need to have to properly do things. How would you know this? You have to have that meeting with yourself. All right? So I don't know about you all. I don't like to feel guilty about nothing for any length of time if I am at fault about something. And so I'm going to move forward on having more meetings with myself. Now, one of the ways that you can figure out if you didn't have enough time in the meeting, for those that already have meetings, is the bathrooms in any area are some of the best places. Number two, the car or vehicle that you rode in. Or if you Uber, taking a walk. Those three areas. Taking a walk, the vehicle that you may rode in or not, okay? And the bathroom where you are the three areas that cost you nothing to step away, excuse yourself if you need to properly have that meeting to readjust, to realign, press the restart button, woosahs, whatever you need to do to make yourself be in a place, because only you have the willpower to do that. You have to know what your limits are. But you will only know that if you take some time to self-assess yourself. All right? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to order the book that I have displayed, Speechless Conversation. It's one of my first publications. I would love for it to be somewhere in your library or on your table or pass around to your friends. It's a great, great book of poetic life lessons or perspectives. You would definitely enjoy it. Every time I read about it, I'm like, did I write that? You know, so it's very, very nice. There's some great things that's going to be happening. So stay tuned. Please subscribe. Please share. Please press the like button, whatever this video finds that comes across your device. I would love for the word to get out. But don't forget, have a meeting with yourself. And you realize as you're having meetings with yourself, even if it starts in the morning, you want to have another one and be like, okay, let me just spend some time. Let me get back to you on that. Getting back to you all, or getting back to the subject with other people, those are meetings. And if you're having those, and notice, it really, really helps you. And it really, really helps you be in a position to get downloads on wisdom, downloads on instructions, downloads so you won't say things that you have to not say no more, or you have to take back what you say. Have those meetings. Say, before I even say what I really want to say, give me a couple minutes and step away from the setting. You know, don't answer the phone. Don't answer the text message right away. Take the moment to get away from it so you can properly assess it, because only you know how you are. Only you know what would go really, really well. So then people won't accuse you because they don't know you. But you know you. Okay? You know what you would say. You know how you could feel about a matter. You know the position that you stand in. But before you even give that portion, that part of you, that portion of you, allow people to get the best part of you. Okay? But that comes with having a meeting with yourself first. Have a meeting with yourself. Okay? It's okay to be tired. It's okay to be fed up. It's okay to be frustrated. But know that when those realities happen, it's because I've had a meeting with myself, and this is what I realize about me. I realize I realize I need to reconsider. So when people hear that, we can't spend a lot of time with what their reaction is going to be. But I think if I say this, they're not going to like that. Be so excited that you had a meeting just to get your mental state in a good place of stability. Okay? We need to get those different chemicals going. All right? Those chemicals that have you in a happy place. You know, those different things that will take you to a place and keep you calm. Those things that can help you decompress what's all rivered up. If you have levels of not feeling settled or you're fidgeting, you know, that is symptoms of anxiety. Anxiety is the absence of peace. You don't have peace about it. Okay? I've been teaching a lot lately in my mental health course about grieving. I've been teaching as a grieving facilitator. And it's like, oh my goodness. It's a whole different other. But I had to have meetings with myself to see how do I help these people who have so many different levels of grief. Because we all have had the challenges, and we all really don't even realize how much grief that we still deal with, and we don't want to be labeled a certain way. So, hey, love you guys. Take care of yourself. Please share with other people. Tell these people, say, listen, before you even go in to have that meeting with that person, have a meeting with yourself first. See if you are interested in that position. And just because somebody offers you something, it don't mean that you have to take the first job. There might be something that could detour you, take you off. It could just mean, hey, I don't have to necessarily take that position, but at least that's a sign that my prayers have been answered. That's a sign that I have not been forgotten. It's also a sign that I'm writing proper resumes and things are really circulated. The algorithms in the system is working. So that's a good response to what I put out there. It does not mean I need to take it and make it a permanent thing, but I would not know that if I didn't have a meeting with myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, love you. Take care, take charge, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.